Hey, what's going on, everybody? Plain Butter speaking. What's going on? You haven't heard from me for a while. I haven't really done any rants on Facebook. Well, that ends right now because you know what the thing is? I'm going to do a big rant right now that you're not going to believe. Now, it's mid May. Usually, like early April, we would be doing a rant about the Stanley Cup playoffs getting started. But for the second year in a row, thanks to the bullshit COVID restrictions we've been under, where we've been really facing, the regular NHL season started in January with a 56-game season. And then what happened was there were several cases off different teams of coronavirus. So therefore, some of the games got postponed and delayed, and the regular season got moved back a little further and further. Until the Vancouver Canucks in late March started getting cases of COVID-19 variant from Brazil. And virtually about 25 players got sick. So therefore, they had a 3-week layoff, which meant the rest of their season had to be played into mid-May. And the Vancouver Canucks season was a fucking disaster this year. And I fucking mean it. Just crap. Fucking sucked. So did the Calgary Flames season. Fucking disappointment. They were a bigger disappointment than the Canucks. Those two teams are playing each other right now at the end of their season. Who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck about what they're doing. Who cares? I don't give a shit about both bumballs going on. But okay, we actually had a pretty good NHL season, and then a very entertaining one, even though there was no fans allowed at any of the games, the Canadian games this year in the North Division, because, well, Canada's a little bit stuck in the COVID rut. Well, America's slowly reopening back up. More people there are getting vaccinated than we are here, but I tell you, this getting back to normal is pretty fucking slow. Slower than shit. Okay, enough about that. Now, let's get on to the Stanley Cup playoffs. They started last night with they've already started with 4 series have already started at this time of me recording the video. And those four series started like this. Boston and Washington started their series, kicked off the playoffs last night. And it was a good game. Washington took game 1 in overtime, 3-2. And Tom Wilson got 1 goal, 1 assist. Ovechkin got 1 assist. So Washington looks ready, So I think the Washington series is going to go this. It's going to go to 7 games, and I think Capitals are going to take that series. They're going to win. And then this morning we had the second game 1. It was the New York Islanders and the Pittsburgh Penguins. Game went 3-3, went to overtime, and the Islanders won it in OT. And a little bit of a surprise, but you think you call that game 1 an upset? The Islanders upsetting the Penguins? No. What it was that well, this might turn into a repeat of what happened 2 years ago when the Islanders swept the Penguins 2 years ago in 2019. So, I'm going to say Penguins are going to win this in 6 games. This series. And then series number 3 got started between the Minnesota Wild and the Vegas Golden Knights this afternoon, game 1. It was a bore fest. No kidding. It was a goaltender school duel between Cam Talbot and Marc-Andre Fleury. Talbot stopped like 42 shots, and the Wild won it in overtime. Bit of a shocker right there. Vegas Golden Knights down 1-0-1 right now. Little bit of trouble. But it's only the first game. So I'm thinking the Golden Knights are going to win that series in 6 games. They'll bounce back. They'll get their shit together. You fucking watch. And then tonight we had the Tampa Bay Lightning Florida Panthers game 1 happening. It was a good game. Lightning beat them prevailed 5-4, up 1-0. First battle of Florida ever in the playoffs. A big first. It's never happened before. And I'm going to say it's going to be Tampa Bay winning that series in 7 games. Okay, and then we got series number 5, which is the St. Louis Blues at the Colorado Avalanche. Colorado Avalanche won the President's Trophy last week. They won first place in the Honda West Division. A lot of people are thinking they're going to win it all. But they're playing the St. Louis Blues, and it's a formidable opponent. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think Colorado's going to have a tough time with the Blues. I'll tell you that much. And I think it's going to end up going 6 games, and I think Colorado's going to prevail. They'll win that one. And then after those series are done, we got the Nashville Predators at the Carolina Hurricanes. Game 1's going tomorrow night, too. And I think Carolina's going to win this in 5 games. Nashville's got no chance. It's going to be the least shittiest, shortest series of the whole bunch. And that also brings us to this 2 North Division series that I'm going to be talking about. The ones that everybody in this fucking country is getting set for. First of all, we're going to have the Winnipeg Jets play the Edmonton Oilers starting Wednesday. Now, Winnipeg Jets Edmonton Oilers history has been well documented throughout started in 1979 when the Jets beat the Oilers to win the last WHA Avco Cup. And then through the 1980s, they met in several Smythe Division semifinals and then division finals. The Oilers always came out, prevailed, went on to win the Stanley Cup every year. Between 1983 and 1990. Well, 1983, the Oilers got swept the Islanders in the Stanley Cup Finals, but every year, the winner of that series always seemed to go to the Stanley Cup Finals and even win the Cup. The last time these two teams played each other in the playoffs was 31 years ago, 1990, when the Winnipeg Jets took a 3-1 series lead, Oilers, and then they fucked it up. They blew it. Edmonton came back, won the series in 7 games, went on to win the Cup. And that was the Oilers' last Cup, 1990. So, here's the situation. I'm going to say the Edmonton Oilers are going to win this series in 6 games. Okay? 6 games. And then there's that one other series that I want to talk about is the one that I gotta get, like, something that I never thought we would fucking see, and that's Montreal Canadiens, Toronto Maple Leafs. First time since 1979 these two teams have played each other in playoffs. 42 fucking years. These two teams grew up and caused the explosion in hockey in this country for decades. 1940s. 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. The last time they met in the playoffs was 79 when the Habs swept the Leafs on the way to a Stanley Cup championship. That year, 1979. And then, so they're playing each other, of course, first round. Fortunately, there's going to be no fans for neither of these series unfortunately, which sucks. Part I fucking hate about it. I fucking do. Which I think everybody hates. But here's the deal. I think that the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to win this series in an epic 7-game series. Showdown, trust me. The Leafs are going to prevail. They'll win 7 games. It's going to be a hard fucking series. So I think it's going to be Edmonton-Toronto second round. North Division final. It's going to be Colorado-Vegas West Division final. Carolina, Tampa Bay Central Division final. And the East Division final will be Washington-Pittsburgh. Okay? So there you go. There's my first round picks. I hope you enjoy it. Let's just watch this first round of the playoffs. Everybody's making fucking bets as we speak at the moment. Let's get it on, folks. What do you say? Buckle up for this first round. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle the fuck up. We're going for a wild ride, trust me. Later.